Welcome, beautiful soul. There's something happening around you right now. Whether you're aware of it or not, your environment is in conversation with your body. Every corner, every sound, every flicker of light, every color on your walls, it's all sending signals. And your body is listening. The question is, are you listening to it? Your nervous system is always scanning your surroundings for cues of safety or threat. Before your mind forms a single thought, your body has already felt the room. Maybe it was a tightening in your chest, a shallower breath, a strange fatigue or urge to flee, or a sudden calmness, warmth, or grounding. These are not random. Your body is reading the language of your environment, and it often knows the truth before your brain can even explain it. Sometimes we think that we're just tired or lazy or unmotivated. But what if we are overstimulated? Many environments create low grade chaos. Too much visual clutter, harsh lighting, loud or layered sounds, disorganized spaces, poor airflow, tense emotional residue in a room. Even if you try to focus, your body remains in a micro alert mode. It never fully settles. That's why some people feel exhausted after being in certain spaces. Not because they did too much, but because their nervous system had to work overtime just to cope. Let's talk about how environment literally shapes your internal state. Harsh, fluorescent lights can trigger anxiety, headache, or overstimulation, while warm, soft lighting soothes the nervous system and encourages presence. And natural light, which is the sunlight, signals your body to regulate hormones, sleep, and mood. Reds and neons can aggravate or energize, while blues and greens calm and restore. And earth tones ground the body. We don't just see colors, we absorb it emotionally. Background noise, humming machines, or echoey rooms can subtly distress the body, while environments with natural soundscapes like wind, birds, flowing water actually lower your cortisol levels, which are responsible for your stress. What's around you is not neutral, it's information your body interprets constantly. It's not the objects in your space, it's also how they're arranged. Like cramped rooms led to compressed breath, cluttered desks led to scattered thoughts, closed windows, trapped energy, messy corners led to unfinished stories that nag your mind. And there is an emotional geometry too. The rooms where you were once yelled at feels different even years later. A space where you cried or felt unsafe can trigger physical tension even if nothing bad is happening right now. Because space remembers, and so does your body. You don't need to be an expert in design or neuroscience to understand this. You already have a guide. Your body. It knows. The way your shoulders rise in one room and drops in another. The way your jaw tightens in certain lighting. The breath you hold in some homes and release in another. Start there. Start by noticing. Because healing doesn't just happen in therapy or meditation. Sometimes it begins by rearranging a room, removing a noise, or softening a lamp. When your environment supports calm, your body does not have to fight so hard. That's why certain rooms feel so sacred. Certain parks feel like medicine, and certain homes feel like a hug, and others feel like a trap. It's not imagination, it's nervous system logic. Environments can either dysregulate you or co regulate you. That's why external change is not superficial, it's strategic. Sometimes rearranging your outer world is the exact mirror your inner world needs. So ask yourself, What is my body telling me in this space? Does this room help me breathe deeper or hold my breath? What am I tolerating visually, audibly, energetically that is slowly draining me? Healing is not just about inner work, it's also about the spaces you do that work in. You don't need a luxury room or perfect aesthetic. You just need a space that helps your body feel safe enough to soften. Not every room is meant to hold a story, but when you find one that can, your nervous system will let you know. By softening, by releasing, and by whispering, here you can finally rest.